be launching a tasty pastry. It's a low-carb Pop-Tart. It's got 3 to 4 grams of net carbs, and we love this show. This is our best place to be in LA.
Welcome back to Legendary Foods Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Friday, April 1st, 2022. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Ladies and gentlemen, your 212 Olympia champ, Derek Lunsford, is in the building. And he must want everyone to know that he's not going anywhere, because when he released this video a few days ago, it felt like it was making a statement. Derek is hitting this point now where the noise about how he can continue to make the 212 limit will start to get louder and louder, because it really is wild to know that he isn't in the open class when you see him put out stuff like this. But to his credit, this is also what makes his body so unique and why he's the champ. And until someone shows us that they have enough firepower to exchange shots with him, the odds are that he stays right where he is for the time being. Even if everything I just said about Derek Lunsford is 100% spot on, there's a world where that still doesn't matter, because the level of density on a guy like Sean Clarida might be unlike anything we've ever seen in the 212. The former champ has been posting progress photos that are absolutely insane if you're a fan of the division, because it's hard to wrap your head around how someone who looks like that could be weighing in at 2 pounds under the limit during his off season. Sean's made a career of defying expectations and doing things people in their right minds never imagined he could, which means that you'd have to be crazy to bet against him at this point. So if he just keeps doing what he does by laying things down brick by brick, it might only be a matter of time before he finds himself back at the top once again. You remember when Dani Castillo won the women's physique title at the Arnold Classic a few years ago? Because there was a point right after that show when she looked like she was ready to step into the spotlight as a legitimate contender for the Olympia title. And if you're a women's physique fan and you haven't seen what she's been doing lately, you might want to buckle up and pay attention, because Hurricane Dani is about to touch down in full force at some point here soon. It looks like Dani started to hit the championship stride we saw a few years ago when she basically came out of nowhere to make that insane run up to the top of the division. So if she can get back to being at that level again, this division gets a whole lot more interesting, because she's one of the few people who might be able to give Sarah Villegas a run for her money. We have another women's physique update for you today, only this one is coming to you courtesy of Melissa Teague, who looks like she might be ready to do a little bit of title hunting this year too, to come back after 3 or 4 years off and end her season as the 6th ranked athlete in the world should tell you everything you need to know about how much talent she has, because the truth of the matter might be that she's really only just starting to tap into how good she can be. So if she can keep the building on the impressive foundation that she established last year, watch out, because she's good enough to beat anyone in the division on any given night. And finally, we want to wish Tyler, the Creator, a speedy recovery as he recovers from a fractured tibia. In case you didn't hear last week, Tyler slipped on an ice cube inside a local Burger King, he should have been at McDonald's, fracturing his tibia and somehow 2 of his ribs. From all of us here at RX Muscle, get well soon, Tyler. You'll be in our thoughts and prayers.